If you bought from a street vendor in Clark County recently, they're technically operating illegally. But the American dream for some still potentially has a year, maybe even longer, before it becomes legal in the Valley. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthey explains.
It was in August when 36-year-old Jose Hernandez Perez was selling aguas frescas near the Welcome to Las Vegas sign before resisting arrest by a Metro officer. Not even a month after Republican Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo signed SB 92 and said vendors were open for business, Perez was later facing deportation, released, and now awaits a January court date. And for weeks after that signing, vendors were operating under the impression that it was allowed. But that law simply requires each jurisdiction to create its own rules to get vendors licensed. And at the rate that's currently happening here in the Vegas Valley, it could be a year or more before this becomes legal.
Should there be a distance separation? Should they be required to move?
Questions of Joanna Jacob, Government Affairs Manager for Clark County, which passed the first ordinance last month that prohibits any vendors near resort hotels, events and convention facilities, and highway medians.
We know that congestion can create opportunities for crime. It creates challenges for people who have limited mobility.
Now other jurisdictions have to follow suit, determining where, when, and how vendors can operate. Clark County expects to adopt a second ordinance next year. Las Vegas and Henderson expect to adopt their first by the end of this year. North Las Vegas says they're working on an ordinance but gave no timeline of adoption.
We expect that there's going to be some time, though, for vendors to come into compliance.
And vendors will need 3 licenses in total: the state, the jurisdiction, and the health district. Although the health district has until the end of 2025 to adopt their new rules. Ryan Matthey, 8 News Now.
A task force focused on navigating some of the challenges in specific ordinances was created this week in Carson City. Now, those in Clark County are asked for their input while they're still creating their regulations. Now, you can go to the website on your screen or an email that we have for you. All of that information on our website.